Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. So this is going to be a video. It's going to be like a little tiny mini one package haul, and I'm going to go ahead and do the project that's in it. So I know this is a silicone mold. I think I actually got this from the local warehouse. I'll try to make sure I have this link. To be honest, I don't remember how much this one was, but when I saw that it was available, I had to get it. It is a set of molds, and I thought this would be so cool. It's a bunch of trays. Sorry for the crinkling. I'm going to say this was like $9, maybe $10 for this mold. But I also had like some credit on file, so I think all together, I don't know, I may have paid like $4 or $5 for it. But, okay, so these are a little bendy. So hopefully, ooh, this one seems pretty thick. So that, hopefully my side walls don't go out. And, yeah, this one seems pretty decent as well. And as well as this one. Oh my gosh, look how big this mold is. I'm so excited for this one. Yay, 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 yay. So the way this mold works is that you can have stacking trays. Like this is how it can like set, and you can, I want to do it in different colors. Like I need to find what colors to make this in, so they all kind of like really coordinate and just, you know, just really kind of like, I don't know, pop, I guess to say. So like this could be a plate, like you want to serve your lunch on it or something. This could be for like your snacks, or I guess this could be like maybe a coaster. And then this would be like the platter. Isn't that awesome? All right, so, and it looks like it's braced pretty good up underneath, but my one concern is that this may bow out. I'm really hoping it's not. So only way I'll find out is to go ahead and pour it. So let me figure out some colors. I am just going to, I don't know, have fun with it, and I'll be back. All right, so I've got a little bit of everything pulled out here. I don't think I am going to have enough space to do all of them at one time. I did go through and open up all of my inks to make sure that they were open. And so I want to do this like in hues of gray and blue and tans. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start going with it. Which, let's see here, I am going to do the largest one first. I'm gonna give it a little bit extra splash in there. So I've mixed up enough for the, well, I haven't mixed it. I am mixing up enough for the extra large size. Move that cup over there. I truly have no space on my thing. You can see where I was opening up the containers. And as you can tell, my hands are covered in ink as well, but I'm going to go ahead and get this all mixed up. And I'm thinking I am going to marble it. I may not have made it thick enough to marble. I don't quite know if that, this is the mold that I am going to pour. So I did move it aside because I didn't want to get powder in it. So I'm going to put it on. Let's move these out the way because clearly I don't have enough room for everything at one time. So I'm putting it on the wax paper so I can shimmy it some. I am going to get this all mixed up. And let's see here. So I am going to put a couple drops of white in it because typically this is very, very white. So that's usually not a problem. but I am going to go ahead and put that in there. This is the blue-green. I don't know if I really want that one in that for this one. Where is the dark blue one that I had out? That's for that one. That's for that one. So I've already gotten myself a little discombobulated. All right, I am going to put 1 drop of this UV blue in here. Just 1, because this stuff will take over. Make sure y'all can see what I'm doing. Oh, now this one, of course, I didn't make sure was going to come out okay. Come on. It's the only one I didn't double check. And of course, it's the one that's gotten crusted over. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's really sealed itself back up. All right, hopefully that's opened it enough. Come on. Okay, 1 drop. Put that back there. And I want to, second, let's do 1 drop of the Misty Gray. And let's do 1 drop of the Dried Rose. Oh, that's pretty. I almost want to do 2 drops of that. Let's see here. I won't. All right. Oh, here we go, guys. It's not a lot in here, but I just want to kind of... Oh, it looks like it's red, right, and blue. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. All right. I got to do something else with that. That's definitely not the colors I was looking for. Let's get, I put Misty Gray in here, right? That's purple, rose, turmeric. Turmeric's that like brown color. That might ground it. Let's put 2 of the turmerics in here. And 1 of the khakis. Actually, 2 of the khakis. Oh wow, they just disappeared. All right, let's do another quick swirl. Oh gosh, guys, I don't know what I am going to get. All right, we're going to find out though, aren't we? Let's see. Make sure there's nothing in there, and let's start. Oh, that's pretty, guys. Oh my goodness, I love it. Ooh, pretty. I don't want it to, like, I'm just kind of like going all over. Hopefully I can get a really nice pattern going. Wow, this is a really deep mold, guys. I may actually need a little bit more in here. Goodness. All right. I like the way the browns are showing up. You can see a little bit of that pink in it. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I don't think I'm going to dome it or anything like that. Oh, there's something in that. Yeah, there's like a little something that was in there. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to let that cure, and I will be back. And what I want to do is try to pull all of the colors from this into those. I'm hoping. Okay, be back. So I just wanted to come back really quickly to show you something. I have been kind of like blowing on this to kind of like change this around a little bit, but what I want to do, I'm just putting a butterfly stamp down in the middle here. I'm just gonna kind of like press that down a little bit. And yes, I know this is the back side of it, and that's what I want. I'm just putting a little imprint on it. Hopefully I didn't mess up the integrity of it on the other side, but I just barely pressed that on, so it will leave an imprint on it. But look at the hues of that. That's turning, it's curing. And what I've also noticed, the white that I put in there caused some cells to develop. Isn't that interesting? Look at those cells right there. All right, well, I'm gonna let this finish curing. I'm gonna leave it alone so I don't break it, and be patient. All right, I have moved the larger tray back to the back. It's still curing, still curing. So I am going to go ahead and make this tray now, and I want this to have more of the pinker hues. Did I drop a pigment? I don't know. Felt like something dropped. All right, so I am going to put 1 drop of the dry rose because it is very, very pigmented. 1 drop of that. And I am going to put a drop of the white in here. Actually 2 drops of the white. Oops. 3, 4. There you go. 2, 3, 4. And I want a little bit of the milk coffee in here. Just put 1 of those in there. And then I want to put the turmeric. I thought there was like another. Let's do like a dusty pink. I don't know if I used that one and the other one or not. Ooh, wow. That really spread, and it almost looks blue. Look at that. All right, this is, oh, that's pretty. Oh, I may have to put another, did I put some turmeric in here? I don't know if I did or not. I think I will have to tone it down some. 1, maybe 2 drops of the turmeric. All right. All right, well, here we go. Let's pour it in. Oh, look at that turmeric come through. It's so pretty. Wow, guys. I think this is pretty. Now, this is actually going to be like a plate. And so I'm just trying to get it all out. None of them are actually being domed, so I don't know how much these molds hold, so it's kind of, watch this when I blow it. You can see cells actually pop out through it. And even though I know this is on the back, it's all right. Ooh, I know it's there. What is that? Is that something that shouldn't be in there? Probably. Don't know what it is. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone before I mess up the pattern. I'm just gonna kind of like shimmy it, ooh, a little bit. And you see how it pops the color out. So I'm gonna be careful with that too. I don't want to do all of that. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. I have to always learn just to leave it alone, stop fiddling with it, and it will be all right. It'll be all right, one way or the other, right? All right, so I'm gonna let this cure enough where I can swap these around, and then I'll mix up for those. All right, I am making this tray now. And so I just mixed up enough for like a medium size. And hoping that's going to be enough, and this is going to be in hues of a blue. So that's like a misty, oh, let's put a misty gray in there. That sounds interesting. Oh, one drop, that's it. Not two, one. And where is my, the white at? Gotta put a drop of white in there. Ooh, a couple drops of white. And let's see, where's my blue at? Goodness, I know it's in here somewhere. Right here. All right, just a small drop of this, because this will take over. It is considered royal blue. This is so pretty. I'm like, it's so pretty already, and I'm like, I haven't even started it. And you know what? I am going to, I want to put just a smidge of the turmeric in it. If I can find it. Just one smidge. Just one. Come on, one little drop. Come on, drop. All right. Because that turmeric just does something. I don't know what, but it does do something. All right. Here we go, guys. I hope I have enough. Oh, see that turmeric? Wow. Just enough. All right. Don't know what I did with my other little scoop. I keep forgetting to use these. And I think I've actually misplaced one of them. Oh yeah, it does really work good. Wow, it does get it all out. Look at that go. And I need to get my butterfly off of the other one and put on this one. With that out the way, I'm just going to kind of shimmy this a little bit. I do love that turmeric in it. I don't know, something about those sails. I just absolutely love those sails. And I can take my butterfly out now, and I think it will fit in this one. And let's just kind of like barely pat it down. I just want a little imprint. And then let me clean this out and mix this up, and I'll be back. All right, so I am mixing up the small side, and this is going to be in shades of brown. Tans, the khakis. This seems a little bit thicker than what I normally do it, but I think it'll be all right. Yeah, it's a little bit thicker than what I normally do it. Let me just spritz a little bit of water in there. Yes, I did use a little spray thing to add water to it, because if I do a splash, yeah, that was perfect. A splash of it would have been too much. All right, get my white in here. Couple drops of white. I don't know if y'all can see that. Get more than a couple drops. And I am going to do the khaki. Get that all mixed up. One drop of khaki. And one drop of misty gray. Like just a tad bit. Almost want just a half a drop of that in there. And where is the turmeric at? Turmeric has become the common denominator for all of these. If I can find it. What did I do with it? Where are you? Oh, where are you? Oh my. Guys, I have lost my turmeric, so I am going to add caramel brown in it. Maybe I wasn't meant to find the turmeric. All right, let's get that all mixed. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Look at that. All right. That is so pretty. All right, here we go. Get that little bit up, because you know whatever touches the mold. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, I wish the whole tray was that color. This is the only one that is going to be domed. Crazy, right? All right. Let me find something to put just a tiny bit in. Oh gosh, only have a little bit. Let's see here. You'll know how the panic starts to set in, right? Well, I don't know. All right. All right, well, let me find something to put that in, so y'all don't need to see me panic on screen for extra mold. Be right back. Be back for demold, actually. All right, let's do some demolding. I hope I'm not jumping too fast to it, but I will have to be very gentle. Now, this one cured a little bit too fast for me, so I wasn't able to get that imprint of the butterfly on it. It's just barely a bit of it on there. Let's do it oh no. Oh, don't you just hate that? Y'all hate that for me. Oh my gosh, I hate this for me. That's not what I was hoping that would happen. The back side of it is stunning. Okay, so I'm going to have to figure out how to fix that. Look, you can see how it's steaming from how it was curing. Isn't it funny? Oh my goodness, it's really funny. Oh, so that's such a bummer. If it didn't have all of that on it, it would be so pretty. If it looked like that, oh my goodness, I would be over the moon. All right, well, I will have to fix that. And how, you say? I'm not 100% positive. Probably a DTF sticker. You can see a couple hues of the red in it. And I bet you that's just the last little bit. Wow. All right, let's see here. Oh no, they all did that. Ugh. Okay, guys, that's frustrating. I'm sorry. That's just over the top frustrating. Well, at least they match. And this is, I think, supposed to go like that. Why couldn't it look like that? Oh, that's so frustrating. I'm so bummed by that. All right, I'm going to have to do some thinking on this. I'm sure this one's the same way. The only one that's not. Go figure. Oh, but isn't that pretty? That is stunning. That really picks up the colors there. I'm a little disheartened. Oh, yes, y'all know this one's the same way. Oh, that's not good. That's not what I wanted by any means. All right, well, I'm going to have to think about this as to how to go about fixing it. All right, let's see. How is this supposed to fit? So they're supposed to be like interlocking little pieces, I guess. Just put that there. And then that goes there. And you have a pretty tray set that looks very earthy and organic with swivels all through it. All right, so, Let me think about that. Looks like graffiti. All right, so I am going to try something that I'm not the best at, and I've only done it once before, but I want to fix this empty space here, and I just hope I'm not going to mess up my tray, but you know what, here we go. All right, so this is double-sided tape. I have the hardest time getting the stickers, the stencils to stay down. So someone had told me once before when I really had a hard time, one of my viewers did, and they said to go to tape it down. So I thought, well, how am I going to do that? I tried taping it down just on like the edges there, and that definitely does not work for me. And then I thought, oh, double-sided tape, let me give that a whirl. So I'm just trying to make small enough pieces where it will hold it down but not be in the way of the stencil. Hopefully that's not. I gotta fill in. It is though. Let's fold that back. There. And hopefully this will work. I'm hoping it's going to work. Let's see here. That's a little too close to the edge. All right, so this is going to take me a little bit to get this done. I think I can use this little sliver of tape right there somewhere. So y'all please bear with me. Oh no. All right. So I'm just going to put some little pieces all over. So I will be back once I've gotten it all taped up. Alright, so I've got my chalk paints and okay. It looks prettier in the camera because I can see it from above. That's pretty. It distracts some from all of that going on there. I'm gonna get me a baby wipe and try to like wipe this off on the back so I can get another bird on here. Maybe I can do it upside down. I've got to get a bird right here. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Let's see. Let me hold it a little bit closer up. Yeah, it looks like a tree. If I could draw, I would just take something and kind of like draw it better. You know, like finish in some of the pieces. But yeah, I'm not the best when it comes to drawing. Looks like everything got on here. I don't know. What do you think? All right, let me try to... Let's see, did it get up under there? Yeah, it did in some spots. Hopefully that will dry and I can... Because I do want to put a little bird right here. Gotta let that dry first, right? All right, let's see. Let's see if I can do this. With Etsy tape, I see some tape that came off. Let me get this tape off. And I don't think I'll be doing this tree again on one of those, but maybe like in a couple areas. I saw some tape here. Here we go. All right, that came off. Let's see here. Who knows where that came off from? Oh, it would have been somewhere over here. Yeah, maybe right there. All right, let's... Yeah, it's not quite dry yet. Yeah, just smush that. You know what I would love to do is to put this back on and kind of do it a little bit like that, just to put some more leaves on it. I wonder if I can do that. Let me see if this is dry on the back. Yeah, that feels dry on the back. All right, let me go ahead and do another one while this is drying. Oh, you can see a little bit of the silver on there. Huh. I don't know. What do y'all think? I got 3 of the birds there. I think I want to put another bird up there. And maybe one down there. I think that's what I want to do. Maybe. All right. Let's set this aside. Let's make sure that that dries. And let's get another one. And let's see here. Which tree should I use for this one? My thought was that one right there. I have lots of them, but I wanted one that kind of tied in with that one. This one's actually not too bad. If I do it this way. That's just got that big old trunk in it. I don't want that big trunk. What if I do this one? What do we think? This tree? I wonder if I have some bird stamps. If I do, you know, I wish I had a tree stamp. All right, that's fine. Let's see, which way should I do this? I don't know. I guess this way, maybe. Get some of that in there where all that white is. All right, let me get this taped up, and you know what? I'm almost like, I can do it without taping it. No, I can't. All right, let me get it taped. All right, all taped up, and let's go for it. that looks so pretty, guys. Oops. Let's see that. That turned out so pretty. Yay! All right. Leave that right there. And let's see here. Let's see. I do want a couple birds on here. Let's finish the birds up on this side right here, on this. Hold off on putting any more birds on that just because it's got 3 birds on it. That might be enough. All right, and this one did pretty good. And I may not put a bird on that either, unless I can find a stamp with a bird. Then I will. Now, one more to go. Now, which one did I think I am going to do? This one. Yep, I will do that one. Oops. All right, oh, that might not work either. I don't know. I know I had decided on one, but which one? I mean, I can do this one again. It's a little bit bigger. That might work. But just do like half of it. Yeah, I'll do that. No, I don't want 2 of the same trees. And I think I picked out the best ones that were going to fit. Maybe I thought I was going to do it this way. Nah. Alright, so how am I going to manage that? Need help, guys? I don't know. Maybe I can draw a leaf. That's funny. All right, let me tape this up. All right, time to do this one. This one's going to be a little tricky, I think, just because it's not setting even. I don't want to get the stars and stuff on here, but got a feeling they may kind of like get on there. Yeah, I see part of the stars going in there. I'm trying. I am trying, guys. Oh, goodness. Buddy. I'm gonna make sure I have the branch on there. But I think I'm getting some of the stars. All right, let's pull it up. All right, not too bad, not too bad. Not too bad. I don't hate it. Don't quite love it, but I didn't get the branch so well down there, but that's not too bad. It's not too bad. It looks like a tree, right? And they're all tied back together. And I have one more. Where's the little coaster? You know that thing is hiding from me. It's like, no, don't do it, don't do it. All right, what had I planned to do with this one? I don't know what I had planned to do with this one. Maybe just something like that. How does that look? Those leaves kind of tie in. Ooh, maybe just do something like that. How about that? You don't think I can do it without taping it? Nope, cannot. All right, let me tape it. All right, I think I got it, but it doesn't want to stick, so I'm just going to have to, I'm just going to try to get this little bit right here. So I'm going to have to kind of like hold that. Ooh, this one's tricky. Who would have thought the smallest one would be the hardest? All right, guys, I just have to go with it. Oh, not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad. I don't know where those leaves are going. They're falling. That's fine. They're falling, right? Maybe I should take those off. What do y'all think? Was it supposed to have another branch? Oh, I think it's those right there. Yeah, I had intended on getting that full branch on there. Yikes. Let's see if I can set it back on there. Can't quite tell. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, it's supposed to have gotten that little bit too. Oh, don't let me mess it up. I'm telling you, this stuff really dries quickly. It is a mess. Just trying to get it off. I don't think that made it better. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. That looks interesting. It looks like a face. All right, I'm gonna have to try to fix that one up by just kind of like painting it on or something and catch that up. I'm gonna have to try to freehand that. Let's just do that now. Where's my little swabby things here? Woo! A messy craft desk. That's all I can say. I have to clean these brushes up a bit. All right, let me look at the design so I can maybe try to replicate. I don't know. Can I replicate a leaf? Nope, I can't even draw a leaf, guys. Ah, goodness. It wants to peel up. Too much. Oh, yeah. All right, I think that's a little bit better. At least it makes it a little more cohesive there. All right, so I am going to let these dry, and then I will try to seal them. And I will go ahead and get these all cleaned off. I'm going to have to try to get a lot of tape off of them. Now I'll be back. Okay, so this has probably been an hour later, and I have finally gotten the paint off of the stencil, but as you can see, there's still a bunch of tape residue on it. Yeah, that may never come off. And this one as well, but hey, it may be sticky enough where it will adhere. And I mean, lots of washing, and this is definitely why I cannot have fingernails. My fingers are done for. Fingernails are done for there. All right, so it will be a while before y'all see me stencil again. Quite a while. And it's probably why it's been such a long time frame since the last time I stenciled. It is not definitely something that I have the most patience for, and nor talent for. I wish I could draw freehanded. I am going to have to start watching Bob Vila so I can learn how to draw. Even a simple tree. Just a simple tree. So these are nowhere near from finished. I will kind of like set these aside for a bit. Y'all won't know it. It may be a week later, several days later, maybe even several hours later. But right now, I need to have a timeout from it. And I'll be back for whatever the next step is going to be.